As you can see, another beautiful day here on the west coast of Africa. I'm looking out there. That's the ocean right there. And if I follow that course, I think I should end up somewhere around Antigua, BVI. Yeah, up around the Northern Caribbean. And, if I keep on going, Freeport and into the area of Vero Beach, Coco. Anyway, yep. If I follow that course, yep. I think that's the way it goes. But anyway, that's not what that's not what I'm here to talk about. Just saw a video by Woody Maya, a vlogger from Ghana, that does okay job showing, the beauty of Africa. He tends to stick to portraying Africa in a good light, and I agree with that. But while that's a great thing to do, sometimes you gotta include in that, you can say Ghana is the best place to live. Gambia is the best place to live. Nigeria is a good place to live, but be careful. You're not. If you're going to be careful in the land where you're coming from, you got to be careful here. Okay, but his video today is about a trip to Togo and the encounter at the border crossing with the Togolese. Is it Togolese or Togolese immigration. It is something that is deeply depressing, annoying, disrespectful, and hurtful to other Africans. That an African will maltreat a fellow African in that manner. And just because you're in authority, does that give you the right to be disrespectful and I mean downright wicked? And to do it as somebody as famous as Woody Maya means that the Togo immigration have no fear of doing it. They have no fear. It's almost like they think that, you know what, I can do this anytime I want to. My bosses are going to back me up, whatever I do. And I've seen that the border, Gambia, Nigeria. The funny thing is, I didn't experience it in Ghana. But I never went across the border of Togo or Nigeria. I just came into the airport. Never experienced it. And even though I was working in Nigeria, when I go through the customs, it's wow. Here's my airport ID, but still they're gonna attempt to shake me down. Hey, listen, please, let me make this clear to you. Yes, I'm a black man, but you, what would you call yourself by trying to take advantage of your fellow black man? Well, sir, no, 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 no. I'm just being friend. No, 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 you're not being friendly. This is something you do to all people. And yeah, I'm from America, yeah. But I got a Nigerian airport ID stuck on my show, on my front of my vest. So I can imagine what he does to people who, well, he and she, the people from Nigeria now. Every day they pass through the airport, they gotta give them some money to get through. They're taking poor Nigerians' money. It's not in Nigeria. I see it happen in Morocco. I saw one Moroccan got stripped of all the cash he had. This is wicked. You know, African Tigress made a video about what happened to her in Zimbabwe. I never went to Zimbabwe. I know it happens in Tanzania. Tanzania is like the worst I've seen of it. This should not be happening. It's not happening, it's being done. It's something that happens like a coconut falling from a tree. But if a man is up there taking coconuts and dropping them on people's heads as they pass by, that's a deliberate act. And people are doing these things deliberately. This is a wicked, and you can't tell me that the highest level of government don't know that this is happening and you don't do something about it. You know, we can complain about the colonialists, man. And they have done some wickedness that sometimes I hate to talk about the wickedness that they do. When I say do, they're still doing it. You know, like the threats to you know what? You can't buy oil from this person because we say you can't. And if you buy oil from them, there's going to be consequences. Huh? But you are buying oil from the same guy. And you're paying more than I'm paying. Hey, see, the colonialists is, But when it comes to our fellow Africans now, I'm going to be hard on your butt all the time. I'm going to be standing on your neck all the time. Because we shouldn't be like this. We got a culture to build. We have been almost destroyed, and the possibility of coming back to that is very strong today. We have to rebuild what was destroyed, completely destroyed. I can tell you that it was completely destroyed. For me and my family, we left Africa having a culture, a language. When they put us on that ship, on the Benin coast, headed for Barbados, we were speaking a language different to what the colonialists spoke. 2 generations later, we couldn't remember 3/4 of the words, maybe probably about 90% actually. and the rest were corrupt forms of English, what they call patois, corrupted by English and French and Dutch and Spanish. So we were totally destroyed. Now we're trying to rebuild this thing. But guess who is standing in the way? The same damn Africans that they're acting like their foreparents who captured us and sold us to the colonials. That's the problem we're dealing with today. This same colonialist mentality remains in Africa. And now it's the Africans at the airports, the seaports, along the roads that you drive where they stop you. Let me see your ID. Let me see your immigration documents. You know, what are you going to give me today? Yeah, I know. Been in several taxis, you know, where immigration officer stopped. When he saw that, you know, the taxi driver, he want to hold the taxi until I pay. Me and the people in, you know, in the cab, we pay. The same wicked mentality that those before colonials have left, and they're carrying on with it. And today, I am I was so happy to see Woody Meyer taking on this subject, you know. So happy to see he exposed it. And I hope that it spreads throughout Africa. I hope this one video has 100 million hits on it. So Africans all over the continents will be saying to their immigration and police department and all that, you know what? We're not paying you anything anymore. Do your job now. You're getting paid to do your job, not to shake us down. Stop the crime. Stop being a part of the criminal empire that is going on in Africa. You're being paid to do a job. You are trained to be a policeman, which is to enforce the laws of the country. You know? Bribing somebody is not enforcing the law. That's breaking the law. Let me say thank you, Woody Meyer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, African Tigers, for bringing these things to the forefront. Hopefully, other vloggers like me will get on the bandwagon, say something about it, and force these people to change. Because we gotta rebuild, man. Rebuilding is not just building pretty houses and businesses. It's about rebuilding our caring for each other, love for each other, understanding of each other, teaching each other. What one doesn't know, the other one does. Sharing the knowledge so that we all grow. All right. It's still a beautiful day. But like I always say, in the middle of paradise, guess who was there? It wasn't just Adam and Eve. It was the devil too. And in this case, guess who is, well, the man they call it, what they call the devil. In this case, son of a gun. looks like us, talks like us. he's, you see him from a distance and he's not talking. He's African. You know, he opened his mouth. He's African. But his words now, different story. So we got to get rid of this thing. You know, we got to get rid of this and start rebuilding in the correct manner. We don't have long to get this job completed. We'll do it as quickly as possible so our children can build. You understand? It's like building one leader build one pyramid, and then the children come along and complete the rest of the process. We start by building the economy, and our children will build the rocket ships that are going to take them into space. But the foundation is there, so when they come along, they have a launch pad. You get it? Thanks for listening. Have a great day wherever you are. Magandang hapon. It's afternoon here, so that's why I said magandang hapon. All right. Peace. Shalom. Tudo bem. Our brothers who from the other south of the Atlantic. Tudo bem. Okay. Peace.